Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Blue Badge Crypto, bringing you another Bitcoin and market update. But listen, if you're not already on the Twitter, get over there at Blue Badge Crypto. That's where you're going to get the most time-sensitive alerts on trends, trading, and analysis in the market. So I've been a Bitcoin, guys. We're starting out on the 2-hour chart. If you're new to the updates, we can backtrack a little bit here, guys. Where we were tracking price, where we came down, we dumped below this yellow line. This is really where we've had our eyes on, guys. This yellow line at 38439, guys. Okay, and then we're really just now going sideways, flirting with this action where we've come down to it, pumped off, came down. We thought we were going to come down below here. We're able to have another move off here, creating another lower high. Now we've come back below it, even lower here, and are now potentially getting back above that line. And this is where we came down and we hit this minor support and resistance level that I've had marked for y'all almost perfectly, that right there at 37512, guys. Okay, and what we've kind of created here on this lower time frame, at least on this 2-hour chart, right on a zoomed in kind of micro look, is we do have some type of lower time frame A, B, and C wave correction there, where we have our A wave low right there for this small ABC pattern, where you want price to get back above that A wave low, hold it as support, and that's where you could see yourself good for continuation, which you can kind of see we did that, where we came up, held it as support, got back above that yellow line, trying to hold this yellow line as support right now, and that's where we could see potential continuation right here. So there is some hope here, guys. There is some hope right here on the lower time frames, guys, as we kind of zoom into price action here. So a little bit of hope right there for you guys. But one negative thing that we do kind of have going amongst many is that we're getting below these EMAs right here, guys. Okay, so if I take this to a 4-hour chart right here with these EMAs, you can see how we're below these EMAs, and each and every time that these are acting as resistance, right? We come up and we get shot down. We come up and we get shot down. Same thing right here, okay? And what you want to look for is that you want to see that these are creating consistent lower lows right here, and you want to see some type of divergence starting to form, which we actually do have, guys. So this is something potential brewing right here, we'll say. So we're creating consistent lower lows right here, and we are creating consistent higher lows right here. Do y'all see that? We have a downtrend right here, right? Low, 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 low. And right here on the RSI, we're creating higher lows right here. Okay, so that's a potential, forming of a bullish divergence right here, kind of a continuous bullish divergence as we're trying to break above these EMAs right here, guys. So we'll see what happens here, but that is what you want to look for, and it's the same situation right here on the market cipher, guys. So we're kind of playing in that realm of lower time frame bullish divergence here and higher time frame resistance that we're trying to break and get through. Okay, guys, so that's what we're looking at on the lower time frames, guys. As long as we could hold, okay, so we've now come up, we're trying to hold this yellow line right here. Do y'all see this right here, where we're trying to hold this yellow line as support, guys? As long as we do that, then I would expect that we could come and test this minor level that you can see we've already waked up to and hit that. This next minor level is at approximately 39.9 right here. So as long as we can hold this yellow line, then that's where we could try and start working our way up the stairs through these levels right here. And it's not going to just be a perfect up straight line like this. It's likely going to be a bunch of sideways chop, right, where we probably do some crazy action. Who knows? But as long as we stay above the yellow line, then I am slightly more optimistic for a bullish case. Like I said, we just have those bullish divergences that I just showed y'all, that potential ABC pattern right here on the lower time frame playing out. So that's kind of the key for us right now, guys, is this yellow line right here. Above it, I'm slightly optimistic that we could come up and potentially push back up here to this 40,000. Maybe go see what's going on with that red line again at 40765. Below the yellow line, I'm pretty pessimistic that we're going to come back down here to 36 and lower, guys. So that's the key for us right now in the lower time frames, guys. That yellow line at 38439. Let's take a look at the daily chart here, guys, on that supply and demand zone, and see what we have going on. Just to reiterate, we came down here in December, we found this level of support. Now flip this as resistance. Each and every time this supply zone has been sold off, this demand zone has been bought up extremely quickly here. And you can see now we're just kind of, trending slowly but surely, kind of bleeding out here, going sideways down towards this demand zone, where previously we kind of just had a straight shot down here, guys, right? Where we just kind of had boom real quick and then, pretty quick back up here as well. Right. And then, same thing right here, guys, where we, came down, had that real quick wick and, came up and popped up here pretty quickly. And now we're just kind of trending sideways down here. It's kind of that slow bleed where, we're like, oh no, we're real optimistic. We're gonna get going, and then nope, we dumped. Oh, we're finally getting going. Dump. Nope. Finally getting going. Nope. Dump. So I mean, we'll see what happens here, guys. Like I said, those lower time frames are looking a little bit good. That we could see some type of lower time frame reversal. But like I said, as far as the daily chart's concerned, guys, as long as we're below this ascending level of what is now resistance right here, okay, where we've come down and found support and are now flipping this level as resistance, okay, I'm not really optimistic on the daily view. Are we going to have some lower time frame pops that, bring us back up to kind of where this trend is on this daily chart, which for reference, that'd be at approximately $40,000 if we were to come straight up right here. That'd be about $40,050 right here. And remember, we also have this minor support and resistance level on this daily chart right here, guys. So if we were to get a pop off those lower time frames, I would expect 39.6 to be resistance and 40,000 to be resistance before any potential denial. Should that lower time frame get that pop and come up a little bit further right here, guys. Okay. Now on this daily chart, if we come back above here, we hold this level of support. And that's where, we're going to be coming and testing this line. That's about 40,009. So that would mean that we're going to be coming up and testing that red line at 40765, guys. We get above this support and resistance level. That's where I would be a little bit more optimistic that we're going to come up and, maybe push towards that supply zone right here. And for reference, that would start at 43.8, guys. Okay. So guess what I'm getting at here is that, lower time frames look okay-ish. They look decent. But there is a lot of work ahead of us, guys. Okay, there's a lot of resistance levels coming up here, and there's a lot of resistance levels on that daily chart as well. So there is a little bit of hope right here kind of brewing for us, right, guys? Where if we go back to that view and even if we take off these EMAs right here, guys, we could even potentially have some type of pattern going on right here where this is likely going to be kind of what we're looking at here, where this is kind of a fake out right here for us, guys. So our descending level of resistance, our descending level of support right here, guys. So you could have a technical target off where this pattern was officially formed. We didn't have a pattern until we had this touch, and then this touch is where the pattern was actually created. So we come and we have our straight line down. And if we were to break up here, then that would say that we would go back to almost 43,000, which is what I was saying, where we could come back up here and test this level right here and potentially push that 43K level. So that's just a lower time frame target for you guys. If something were to brew right here, right, where we have, this descending pattern right here, we have that continuous bullish divergence kind of forming right here on that RSI and on that market cipher. So there's a little bit of hope right here, guys, but I'm not going to get too optimistic. I'm not going to just start going crazy on the longs here because we know what exactly can happen with that. This is, we're still right here hanging along this line, so we can dump at any time, guys. But that's what we're looking at as far as the lower time frames, the higher time frames. There is some hope right here, but you have to still stay extremely cautious right here, guys. At any time, we could, just run into resistance and absolutely just dump back down, guys. So stay cautious, but there is a little bit of hope here. If you enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful, throw a like down, throw a comment. Thanks for watching today, guys.